Edmond. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Good, thank you. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
So I guess for our listeners, let's just start off by introducing yourself, who you are, what you do, and why you're here today.
Yeah, my name is Edmond Jabara. I work with Bright Minds Hub. So essentially, they're a full-fledged, full-funnel marketing agency. We have a few platforms like PropertyGuru.ae, we have MotorGuru.ae, Credit Now, and we also have our own programmatic network called The Network.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I'm here to explore and to talk about it, to dive into it and see how we can see how the landscape has evolved over the years.
Amazing. So can you get a little bit more about, from the marketing side, give us a little bit more about what Bright Minds Hub do from the marketing perspective, the kind of clients that they work with, and their vision, basically.
Yeah, absolutely. So they offer quite a few things, but the core of it is providing kind of qualified leads to clients where, marketing budgets are really kind of under the microscope at the moment,
Mm-hmm.
right? So budgets aren't exactly growing.
Yep.
Over the years, we're demanding a certain level of tracking. Post-campaign reports are becoming more and more complex, and clients want to understand, we have the awareness upper funnel aspect of marketing, right? So building your brand, talking about products and so forth. But a lot of the challenges when you get to the performance aspect, i.e. kind of the bottom funnel, or your cost per leads and so forth, clients want to understand exactly where each dollar is going.
Mm-hmm.
And for a lot of clients out there, there's a level of drop-off between you providing a lead and that lead actually converting to a sale. So one of the things that we've actually done is we have an in-house team that qualifies a lot of these leads.
Mm-hmm.
So for example, if you have a bank that's a client and they're trying to, let's say, sell home loans, or let's say there's a property, let's say there's a developer who has a new development and they want to see how they can they want to reach customers and so on and so forth. What we do is we have a system in place where we vet those that are interested. So it's not just that we push and we speak to these clients, that we understand, are they really a potential customer? And then we deliver to you that qualified lead. And what that ends up doing is it ultimately lowers your cost because there's a lot less noise per se. There's a lot less, you remove a degree of the lack of intent even from someone that just showed up.
Mm-hmm. Amazing. And so how long have you been at Bright Minds Hub?
2 weeks.
Okay, where were you before? I think you mentioned...
I was in the U.S.
Okay,
so
what did you do there?
I was working with Porsche.
Nice.
Yeah, it was a bit of a departure. So I was in media and advertising most of my career. With Mindshare and with PhD, and I helped open the Hearts and Science office here.
Yeah.
When I moved back to the U.S., I had a consultancy of my own, and I was reached out to by Porsche, and I was...
It's so weird you say Porsche. Why do Americans say Porsche?
I mean,
Isn't it Porsche?
No, it's actually because it is Porsche. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I've been saying it wrong this entire time.
It's okay. It's the
but
majority
I'm
of
still
the
gonna
world.
say Porsche.
Yeah, the brand equity it's unbelievable, right? It's possibly the most recognized brand. And it's the only real shout out to Porsche, the only true, reliable foreign-made sports car. It's the only one.
Did you have a Porsche in
did.
the US?
I did.
Did they give you one for free?
God, no. Free would have been incredible.
Did they give you one on discount?
They did.
Was it like 50% off?
No, it was they give you about 20% off, and then you get
free service.
You get no markup on the buy rate, so on the loan. But it ends up coming down to significantly less on the lease program. That's how I was kind of able to live out my dream. I did have one when I lived in Dubai before, but I was young and dumb in my mid-20s, and I bought a Porsche like an idiot. And you should not do that in your mid-20s. You should buy property. Because when the excitement of the car blows over, which is like everything, it becomes your new normal. God, I hate saying new normal.
It just lasts 2 weeks, right? Does it last just 2 weeks?
You're still stuck in traffic with indigestion like everybody else. You know what I mean? Like your problems resurface, but when the excitement blows over, the payment doesn't.
Yeah.
So I tell people, put it in things that will grow.
And do you know, that's a good point you made there, because my husband's been wanting to buy a Range Rover for so long. He's like, you're the only thing that's stopping me. I'm like, yeah, because it doesn't make sense to put so much money into a car that's going to devalue as soon as you put the engine
forget it.
on.
And Range Rover specifically, because Stevie Wonder's in charge of quality control. They're terrible. They look beautiful, but they're in the shop every day that ends in Y.
It just looks nice. It's a nice car. And I love it too. It looks amazing, but no, it's not happening.
It's like an attractive person you shouldn't go out with.
Yeah.
But you just can't help it. You do it and You know, you wake up with
It's like that toxic relationship, right?
Can't get enough of it.
So what did you do with your Porsche?
So, full denial, I sold it before I moved here. That was
Okay.
tough. That was one of my hardest breakups ever. We had a deep conversation and I had to let her go. Yeah, it's pretty sad.
So what? You've been here 2 weeks. Are you loving it? How's it going?
You know, I came back. I spent about 8.5 years here, right? So I moved in 2009
Yeah.
when Dubai was basically free and there was no traffic, way back in the day. And I left in late 2017. So I
Yeah.
spent long enough where things have changed a lot, but I still have my core group of friends, a lot of the same places.
Oh, they're still here?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them are still here?
Yeah, the overwhelming majority. It's tough to leave Dubai because
Oh, you left?
I know. I left and I came back as I got older and I realized about the things that matter in life. Like if you think about the core fundamentals of life, balance, health,
getting a
family,
bit deep now.
purpose. Should I step out of it, go back into the surface?
Yeah, so what
Anyways.
really matters in life. Yeah,
Yeah,
I agree.
think Dubai mirrors a lot of that, and it's a great place to grow. And
Yeah.
it's a homey environment. Travel's
Definitely.
easy, more time off. Great people.
Amazing. So, well, welcome back.
Thank you.
How's your first 2 weeks been?
Good,
Good.
good.
Settled down, everything.
Yeah.
Found yourself a place.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm staying in a hotel. I'm probably going to stay there for as long as I can milk the low season monthly rent.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Amazing. So going back to your company, what is your responsibility there? What do you do?
So I help manage sales amongst agencies primarily for the network, our programmatic offering, but as well as I jump in on Motor Guru.
And on what, sorry?
On Motor Guru. So
Okay.
essentially a platform for you to purchase a new car. You can check out vehicles, you can compare, we'll speak to you about it, we'll walk you through it.
So do you, when you say from a programmatic perspective, do you support with like digital media strategies for clients?
We do.
Yeah.
So the network is part of our offering, right? It's kind of it. We have the benefits of the scalability of a larger network,
Yeah.
but we also have the granularity of being able to target on an incredibly what's the word? Like we can almost get to like the microcosm of it. So I can reach you at a specific income level, really specific interest, certain niche, extremely specific geo-targeting metrics as well.
And audience as well?
Yeah, absolutely. So we will build a really in-depth profile for you. And it's a great thing, for example, for a lot of airlines out there that may have trouble reaching a lot of their business and first-class clients.
Well, this is why you're here with us. That's where we come in. We
Yeah.
can support those clients to reach the right audience, high net worth individuals that tune into podcast, essentially. And that's something that's not really tapped into a lot by advertisers, because I just feel like there's a lack of education. They don't understand how much it can generate for you from a lower funnel and upper funnel as well.
100%. And the authenticity of the podcast world. We're moving into the stage of the podcast as the pulse of society to a degree, because you're removing, you look at the news and it's all just small snippets.
Yeah.
You don't get anywhere. People yell at each other. There's a commercial next segment. But with a podcast, it's the human aspect, and brands have to be authentic. And there's nothing more authentic than two people sitting
Having
like
that
this, having a conversation.
like we are today. Yeah, absolutely.
And that's what people need. And the fact that you have that, I think it's immeasurable.
Yeah, and it is, honestly, we've had some great results. We work with some amazing clients and the major agencies here as well, and they understand the impact of podcasts and audio advertising, and that's why they come back and use our solutions and our network that we have available.
That's great. And you're in it in the right time too, because it's picking up a lot more over here. And
Absolutely.
just real quick to what you said, a lot of the agencies, the hesitation they'll pull back on a bit of that once clients are ready to dip their,
Yeah.
because a lot of people now are maybe one foot in, one foot out to a degree, but I think that it's quickly changing.
Absolutely, yeah. In terms of like podcasts as well, do you listen to podcasts yourself?
I do. It's actually, I always have something running in the background now.
Yeah.
So whether I'm getting ready for work, I'm unwinding, I'm on the drive back.
When you're commuting?
Absolutely.
Or, yeah,
Audio only, don't
exercising.
watch and drive.
Yeah, good.
And a lot of I love Andrew Huberman. I love anything regarding the mind.
Yeah.
I think Sadia is great. She's here as well. She does a
Yeah.
good job about the relationships. I like if I'm feeling a little ridiculous, I'll watch a little Theo Von.
Yeah.
I like him too. I think that he dives into a little bit of the emotional aspect, but in a tongue-in-cheek kind of way. And I used to like a lot of kind of the Rogan episodes as well. But I'll watch if it takes me out of a comfort zone, or if it gives me a perspective I haven't thought of before. I'm definitely gonna watch it.
A what? Sorry.
If it gives me like a perspective,
Yeah.
or if it
It
unlocks
needs
something I
to-
didn't really think about before,
Yeah.
I'm really gonna tune in, because half of it is getting someone else's mindset into my own.
Yeah, that's
Mm-hmm.
really great. I also listen to like positive mindset on my way to work when I'm like have had a bad day or had a bad morning. Not bad day because I've just started my morning. Had a bad morning, and I just tune into like positive mindset, and it's like just literally 5 minutes of, you know, positivity and how, you know, it's not the end of the world, or, you know, it gets better from here, only onwards and upwards. That just changes so much. Just changes my mood. So I love I think it's called Open Minds or something like that. Open
I'll definitely
Minds.
check it out. We need it to combat.
It's 5 minutes.
I mean,
and his voice is so calming.
yeah.
He's also got an American accent, so he's very calming. He's very passionate about what he says. I love it.
Good before bed. Yeah.
Outside of podcast, what else do you enjoy?
So I love music. I love to play.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah, I love.
Okay.
I love to sing.
Yeah, I do too. I'm a guitarist who picked up singing when someone couldn't sing one time, and I winged it, and then I just realized that was another.
Oh, so
Yeah.
you sing as well?
I do.
Should we sing?
We could.
What kind of songs do you sing?
A lot of like blues and soul, and a lot of stuff back in the States. Way back. I mean, I'm 39 now, so I grew up
You're
on like.
39?
Uh-huh.
Oh my God.
No, the denial is real.
You do not look 39.
Thank you.
do
I'm
not look
39. Like I used to want to go out all the time, and now it's who's going to be there? Is there parking?
What
You
time
know.
do we have to get home?
Yeah, like
What
how
time
long
does
do I
it
have to swim?
end?
Yeah, exactly. When can I leave? Basically, that's. But no, I mean, yeah, I'm absolutely going to be 40 in November, and the more I think about it, yeah, it's kind of.
Don't think about it.
I don't feel it, you know.
You don't look it, so
Thank you.
it's fine.
Thank you.
Age is just a number.
Yeah, tell my knees. I can try to tell my knees that. Like I'll creak like a haunted house.
I was just talking to a doctor, like a psychiatrist, a doctor. Her name is Dr. Geraldine. She specializes in anxiety and ADHD and burnout. And I was just talking to her. I was like, everything she was saying, the symptoms of burnout, it was me. I was like, are you describing me? She's like, if you've always got a headache, if you've always got a backache. I was like, oh my God, that's me all the time.
Yeah.
And she was like, then you might have burnout. You need to acknowledge that. And I was like, okay, can you help?
Yeah.
That's what I was asking her that. But yeah, back to the singing. So
Yeah. So
let's sing a song.
Big fan. All right. What do you want to?
So I don't know the songs that you like,
Mm-hmm.
the jazz and the blues. I wouldn't know any of those. But I don't know. You pick a song and we can.
Why don't you give me something you like? Let me see. What would I know? Because for me, it's probably a little too, like, you know, a little Matchbox. She said it's cold outside, she's my raincoat.
I don't know that
She's
song.
always worried of me. How about...
Let's sing a Michael Bublé song.
Ooh.
Do you listen to Michael Bublé?
I do. I've never sang any of his songs. Birds flying high, you know how I feel.
Sun in the sky. You know how I feel.
Breeze drifting home by, you know how I feel. And it's a new dawn.
It's a new day.
It's a new life
for me.
and I'm feeling.
Ba-ba-da.
Doo-doo. Oh.
I promise we're better singers, but it's...
Oh yeah, no, I mean I absolutely. I did the other day. We had.
They're making fun of us.
I had to hide the truth for long, and it came
You
out.
ruined our vibe.
I know, right? We did Mr. Jones the other day. That was a great one.
Oh, I love that song.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Mrs.
Yeah.
Jones.
Down at the New
Oh, no, that's not the one.
Amsterdam. You know that one, I think, Mr.
No, I
Jones.
don't know that one.
That needs a little bit of liquid courage in a bar and a pub for that one.
Your songs are very American, by the way.
Listen, I played in Dubai a lot, so I got every other song was Wonderwall. Yeah, that was painful.
So I'm going to sing a
90th
song.
time. Let's hear it.
Let me see if you can guess the song. It's been a long time since you came around. Been a long time, but I'm back in town. This time I'm not living without you. You taste like whiskey when you kiss me. Oh, I'd give anything again to be a baby doll. This time I'm not living without you. He says, sit back down where you belong, in a corner of my eyes with your high heels on. Sit back down on the couch where we made love the first time, and he said to me this.
I don't know it, but
Don't
tell
know
me.
It's Lady Gaga, You and I.
Oh, God, I'm terrible with that. No, I don't.
You really are just blues and jazz, right?
I mean, Red Hot Chili Peppers, I grew up on.
Okay, go on, sing a Red Hot Chili Pepper song.
Okay, so one of my favorite ones is road tripping with my two favorite allies. Fully loaded, we got snacks and supplies. No, it's time to leave this town. It's time to steal away, yeah. Let's go get lost anywhere in the USA. Let's go get lost, let's go get lost.
Nice. And with the
Yeah.
guitar, I think that would work really
there's a lot
well.
of, it's a good acoustic soul to it.
Yeah,
And it goes off into a really deep rhythm and you get lost in it.
love that.
Wanna get lost in your rock and roll. Yeah, oh my God. I can taste the Bud Light just singing that.
Amazing. Well, Edmond, before I let you go,
Yes.
3 words that, give me 3 words that describe podcasts.
Oh, it's going to feel a little generic to say, but I really do think it's true. That's,
Just 3 words.
I mean, raw, authentic, emotional,
Nice.
without a doubt.
Amazing. What kind of podcast do you listen to? No.
Oh God, I think that's the fundamentals of them, of almost all
No,
of
it's
them.
good. I like that. Raw, authentic, unfiltered,
Yeah, raw, authentic, unfiltered, the emotional. It
intimate.
it finally mirrors actual human interaction.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, it was a pleasure meeting you. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much
Pleasure's
for
all mine.
the songs, for your insights, and for allowing us to get to know you a little bit better.
Yeah.
And yeah, welcome back to Dubai. Hopefully see you around.
It's good to be here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll run into you. Go
For
do ourselves
sure.
an open mic night.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
Thank you.
Take care.
See you.